Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cobra Daytona build. So as you can see, I've got the body on. I'm going to actually show you how to mount the body. Yeah, I've never done this before, but I kind of went through it. I think I've got it pretty well figured out. Hopefully you can learn from me. I did find a couple little mistakes that I will point out. So once we got the body on, as I said, I wrapped everything up. I think you saw the video with towels, kind of keep the roll bars protected. One issue I'm going to show you that's really tight is the roll cage right up in here on the A-pillars. That's a tough one. And let me show you what else I found too. I've actually got the, I don't know if you guys can see this. That is a GPS signal. It actually sticks right on the roll cage right there. Should be perfect for picking up signals. So that way I didn't have to make a bracket or anything. It just sits right there. The wire feeds up through there. Perfect. So, a couple places I did have to notch. Hopefully you could see up in there the chassis or the body a little bit to go over the tubes. I think there's 3 of them on each side. The middle one I did not have to do, and then the front one way up towards there. I notched those back. So today I've actually marked out 7 inches forward from this corner to here, and this is where I want to make sure this thing I think is like 10¼ inches up here, which I measured last night, and it's almost spot on because I've got the side panels, as you can see here, already in, and I think it's got to come up just maybe 1/8 of an inch, pretty darn close. But I will show you one thing I did screw up on. So on the brackets, hopefully you can see into here. Now these brackets, one that tie into the body, I got them loose now. I had the bolts coming from this side going to the other side, so the nuts were on the other side. You can't get to them. I mean, it's just so tight, there's no way. So I kind of reversed them, and I'm gonna make this whole back panel back here removable. Because that way, if I never service the lights or anything, because people have talked about access back in there, and as you can see, it's pretty much non-existent. So any issues you have back in here, if you can't get in there, you're pretty much SOL. So I drilled and tapped all these for 1032. I'm gonna put riv nuts in all back in here. I got riv nuts into the back flange right here. And I'm gonna make this whole back panel. I'll probably do carpet in the middle part of it and then do some Velcro strips on the outer edge so I can just pull the Velcro back and pop those off. And then the carpet down here will always be loose because that way I can get to my storage box in there. That's what I'm thinking of doing. You know, if anybody sees any reason why I shouldn't, let me know, but that's kind of where I'm leaning, just so I get access back in there. And then I'm also gonna put a tow hook that's gonna tie into this bracket and go through the license plate. So I have a little maybe 1/2 to 3/4 inch hole through the license plate, through the body, that I can basically put a tow hook in with a stud that'll put into a female threaded whatever on the back side. And that way I can basically slide this thing in when I'm on the track, and I'll have a tow point. And then when I'm not, I can just pull it out and put a little rubber grommet into the license plate, and hopefully it kind of just disappears. So I'm trying to keep the rear of this car pretty clean. I still don't know where I'm going to do with that backup camera. So that's one of my issues there, but you know, we'll figure it out. So follow along, and we'll get this body mounted up so then I can maybe get some seats in and start figuring out where everything else needs to go. Okay, thanks again. So I got my straight edge here. I'm going to kind of put this down into here. So straight edge is going to go across this back panel like so. And then this. And as you can see, I mean, this thing's got to come up just, I mean, a 1/16 of an inch. So what I'm going to do, at least now I know the body is pretty close to where it needs to be. And then I've got to have up into here, they talk about a 1/4 inch gap between here and here. At least that's what the way it looks, the manual looks. I don't know why, I don't know what goes back in there to be able to screw this down, but I think that's just the way it is. Then it attaches to here and here, and they don't show an attachment point up there. I don't know why. So I think I'm actually ready to kind of get since I'm so close and I can make up the difference with the rear mounts. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So since these mounts will move up and down like this, and I can get a whole ton of play in there, in and out, I think I'm probably going to drill the body, and I'll center those things, drill the body. How I'm going to get up in there and drill it, I don't know. That's going to be the problem. I have to pull his body back off. God, I didn't even think about that. This is going to be a pain in the ass. And I'll check the side-to-side location too, because you know you want to measure out from the shock tower up into here. So I'll measure that outward too and see where I'm at in the body on both sides, and then we'll I'm thinking we just take these things, bolt them on up. I may have to mark them and pull those things out and get in with the right angle drill. That's probably my best bet. That's what I'm going to do. That way I don't have to pull the body back off. I'm trying to avoid pulling the body back off. This body, I'm pretty much planning on it staying put. So that's what we're going to do. Let's. I'm going to check side to side, shock tower to the outer lip. If it's centered, then I'm going to basically get these where I need to go. I'll mark them from reaching around, and then I can drill a pilot hole and then start drilling from this way. Yeah, I could drill from back into here with a bigger hole once I get a pilot drilled. So I think that's my best bet. So hold tight. I almost had an issue here. So I marked the holes with the brackets in these back panels, and then I realized my angle drill won't even get up in there. There's just not enough room. So I'm thinking, oh hell, I got to pull the body back off. But I could actually reach up behind there with my daughter kind of starting getting the drill where it needed to go. Yeah, she could line it up, and then I could just drill it, and then I could drill the big holes from back into here. As you can see, I got it perfect. They line up right in the middle. And so actually I got this done without pulling the body back off. So I almost thought it was coming back off for that. So mission accomplished. Now I can bolt these brackets back in, find the bolts that go through the body, figure out what they have to drill to, because I'm not even sure on that. So, but whew, dodged a bullet. Okay, so let me show you what I've done to get the body on. So I drilled the holes. I got 2 of the button head screws through here. They bolt into the side of the brackets. I showed you how I marked those. Those are now tight. These are now tight. I'm 10 1/4 inches from here to here. The body looks good. I think I'm actually rolling now. So I've got to check the height from here down on both sides. And I'm exactly even side to side this way. I measured from the shock tower over to the ledge here, and it's within an 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch. So I think the body now I can... this here has got to get bolted down in a couple of spots here, and we're looking pretty good. So I think that might be it for the body mounting. Unless you guys can think of anything else, I think we're pretty good. So as far as getting the main body on, I've got the rear done. I can get the front bolted down, and we're getting there close. So maybe I can get some seats in, and we'll figure out what's going on. So one step at a time. So thanks again. And if you like this video, hit subscribe, and we'll keep them coming at you.